Hello YouTube family, welcome back to my channel, and also if you're new, welcome. My name is Lakna. In this video I am going to do a bit of a monthly forecast for June using a blend of Vedic astrology, numerology and tarot insights, so stay tuned for that. So the month of June, when you add up the number 6, which is June, plus 2025, you get the number 15, which is the Devil card. And then when you add up 15, 1 plus 5, you get 6, which is also the number of June, 6. And June for 2025 is 6 again. So the Lover's card energy, which is the number 6 in tarot, is really doubled. It is the overarching theme, but there is also the energy and influence of the Devil card for this entire month. And these two cards are like the same, on the same axes, but just on different polarities, different ends. You can see that there are both the man and the woman next to each other. They're just in different environments, and it's just that reminder that we, in the human experience, we do experience both the shadow parts of relating with one another, and being in this life experience, there is that shadow aspect and the contrast that we must experience in order to also appreciate and understand and be in this energy, which could be seen as the more light filled energy. We also need to embrace our shadow and the darkness, you could say, or the things that are keeping us chained, keeping us trapped, holding us back. It's important to really understand and accept and heal these things. And the more that we do that, the more we're able to tap into this lover's energy, where we're more connected with nature, more connected with the light, with the sun, where we're not chained, we're free, we're open, we're like naked, we're like authentically being ourselves with one another. So it is in order to be able to understand that, we also need to be able to understand this energy too. And this month of June has a lot of that polar, like the differing ends of the spectrum, and really dealing with the contrast and really facing our shadows. So I see a lot of that facing our shadows, which can be seen as the Devil, of going through our past, our history, the really seeing things to come up, like limiting thoughts and beliefs and ways of living that are not really serving us. And I see this because firstly, we had a big shift with the nodes. Rahu at the end of May moved into Aquarius, and Ketu moved into Leo. In this month of June, Mars will also be moving into Leo on June 6th until the 27th of July. Mars will be in Leo with Ketu. So our planet of action and also our protector, our defender, is with the node Ketu, who is about releasing past limitations and healing and clearing karma. So the actions that we take are really going to be about that, clearing the karma from our past and reconnecting with past issues, past limitations, past things of our past that are just not serving us. Just being able to review these things and renew ourselves so that we can be more spiritually liberated. That's what Ketu ultimately wants for us, and it's a really empowering thing to have Mars with Ketu. It means wherever Leo is in your chart, whatever house any planet's aspecting, there's going to be a lot of focus on that area of your life. to clear things and to also realign with the vibration that you are now wanting to be in, and what you're stepping into, to align more with that lover's energy, also requires to fully integrate and accept these parts of ourselves. So that is happening. We also have Pluto is in Capricorn in Vedic astrology, and so we're undergoing this transformative energy, which Capricorn rules the devil card. So we're undergoing that energy of releasing any limitations, the chains that we have put on ourselves to do with Capricorn things that like really to do with security, our version of security, which sometimes what we think is keeping us secure is actually just keeping us small, keeping us trapped, keeping us in this shadow, where if we just untied those chains of what we think we need to feel secure, and that could even mean within relationships, because there is the man and the woman chained together, could be things to do with codependency and boundaries and like not putting yourself first. The more you're able to release those things, you can align with the Lovers card. And we do have the first full moon, which is happening on the 11th of June, is happening in Scorpio. So Scorpio is all about transmutation of energies, and especially in this nakshatra of Jyeshta, it's really about clearing karma and shifting from a water to a fire sign. It's at the very end of Scorpio, so it's really about that. And Jyeshta is a really ambitious sign as well, so we can be thinking about our goals and our dreams. And then the new moon, which is happening on the 25th of June, is happening in Ardra Nakshatra in Gemini, which is the Lover's card. And sorry, Ardra Nakshatra is also a very intense and powerful transmuter. There is so much clearing of karma that's gonna take place in June. I feel it's like such a transformative month. So I can't say that it's going to be like smooth sailing, but I do think that there's going to be an acceleration of powerful shifts, which is ultimately for our highest good. I do also think this month of June will be a lot more social for a lot of us, and if it's not socializing in the external world for you, it may be a lot of fun that you're having with yourself and just really reconnecting with yourself, with your inner child, a lot of healing taking place. That can also be seen by this energy with Gemini. We have the new moon at the end of the month, but there is also the sun is in Taurus for the first half of the month, and then we'll also enter Gemini, and we have Venus in Aries. So there is a lot of fun, upbeat energy, adventurous energy, and very playful energy this month. And the Taurus energy that we have post new moon, which happened towards the end of May, and then the sun being in Taurus, and also Uranus is in Taurus. So there is all of this Taurian energy as well, which is really wanting us to ground and connect with the earth and be more sensual, more connected to our feminine creative flow, which Taurus is ruled by Venus, and Venus is the number 6, which is the numerology for this month of June, and June is also number 6. The number 15 is the number 1 is ruled by Rahu and the Sun. So that is another 2 important players for the month of June. I mean, of course, we just had the nodal shift, so Rahu is like taking center stage now in whatever area you have Aquarius in your chart, and if you have any planets there, Rahu is just going to be amplifying so much of that energy, especially because Rahu is really comfortable in Aquarius, so it's gonna feel like more energy compared to when it was in Pisces for the past year and a half. This is going to be a more noticeable shift, and I feel that things are just going to accelerate so much faster with the themes of Aquarius versus Leo as well, which is like all this futuristic energy, which is really also aligned with Rahu. And with Aquarius, it's about the humanitarian goals and creating a better place, better world, with all of these visionary ideas and concepts which we might start to have for ourselves and for the world. And Ketu being in Leo, we are all really in some area of our life, this Devil card, which is the chains that we have kept on us, keeping us small, literally, is what is coming up, because Leo wants to be big and seen and appreciated and respected, but that comes from within first. And so wherever you have Leo in your chart is also now what is being illuminated is how we haven't allowed ourselves to shine our light and to be the leaders of our life and to show up and be seen and not be small in any way. And if we haven't been loving ourselves or respecting ourselves or connecting deeply with our inner child, Leo rules all of these themes. So this is really gonna start coming up in the next year and a half. The number 1, which is in the 15, is also, it's ruled by Rahu, but also the sun. So the sun, you can see it in the Lovers card, just shining down on this beautiful energy and just sort of creating that environment for the Lovers energy to really be comfortable and to shine. The sun is our pure light essence, our soul's essence, and Leo is ruled by the sun. Ketu is in Leo now, so yeah, it's a very important aspect of us, and Ketu being in Leo is really going to show us whatever has been holding us back from tapping into our sun, our inner light, our divine soul essence, and whatever has been holding us back from aligning with that is now going to start to be cleared. We're going to be clearing the karma to really shine that light of our soul's essence, and ultimately Ketu will then help us to become as spiritually free and liberated. And yeah, there is also the number 5 in 15, which is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is also rules Gemini, which there is a lot of that Gemini energy that I mentioned for this month of June. And this Mercurian energy is a lot to do with interacting and connecting with one another and the way we communicate to each other, to ourselves especially, but a lot to do with communication and connecting this month in June. And so the number 15, I mentioned 1 is the sun and Rahu, there's the 5 Mercury, and then 6 being Venus. Overarching theme is Venus. Of course, it's been coming up for the previous few new moons and full moon cycles, has been the teachings of Venus, of truly loving and valuing ourselves and making sure our cup is full before we do anything else. And that message or that symbol of our cup being full first also comes up with the Rahu Ketu shift, because you can see it in the Aquarius sign of the water pitcher, which is like overflowing. Aquarius is all about this overflowing love and intentions to make the world a better place. And the Ketu being in Leo is teaching us, in order to give that overflowing love to others, it starts from ourselves first. And that Ketu in Leo wants to really make sure that we are fully loving on ourselves, and that our cup is overflowing and full, and that we're putting ourselves first, that we're shining our light as brightly as we can, and doing all the things that are important to us first before we try and save the world or do things for others and make the world a better place. It has to first start from ourselves and from within. And that has been a big theme for the previous new moons and full moons, but now it's like really coming up this month. It's like a powerful time to rise like the phoenix from the ashes and clear out some really painful things. And yeah, it feels like a month of spiritual awakening and a lot of enlightenment and enlightened thoughts and insights that will probably come up for a lot of us, and that is really exciting. And yeah, I'm gonna mention in this video, like, if you are in the phase of that spiritual awakening, like the dark night of the soul, just know that it's not gonna be, you're not gonna be in that energy forever. That energy is always moving, and you will get through it, and things will get better. Actually, they will get so much better, and you will appreciate and be so much happier after having gone through that dark night of the soul. So yeah, whatever phase in this spiritual awakening that you're on, I wish you so much, send you so much love and so many blessings for this month of June. And yeah, I will see you all in my next full moon video. Stay tuned and have a beautiful month.